And we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Now, a couple of things before we get to 9:45. At 9:45, it's 9:30. At 9:45, I'm going to give you a brief opinion of Gilmer football. It's over. The season's done. I spent the last night with our final show, Gilmer Bobcats Turf Talk. Sam, I'm just in a mood. I'm going to say it. That's at 9:40. I'm just going to say it. Sorry, not intending to hurt anybody's feelings.
You've pretty much been doing that all morning, so there's that.
There you go. Going to say it. Now, for the next 15 minutes, I just want to clear something up. President Donald Trump said Ed Gillespie worked hard, but did not embrace me or what I stand for. This is a tweet the president sent out. Don't forget, Republicans won 4 out of 4 House seats. And with the economy doing record numbers, we will continue to win even bigger than before. President Donald Trump is having a very successful, Asian trip he's now in China. Your president has, gone to Japan. He went to Seoul, South Korea, and now he's in China. And we've not had to launch any nuclear weapons. But he has been firm through Asia of what we are prepared to do. And let me tell you something, that South Asian peninsula has been waiting for years, not for Dennis Rodman to get there. No. Not for Madeleine Albright to get there. No. Not for Barack Obama. No. Bill Clinton, Hillary. No. Not for James Taylor to sing You Got a Friend in Me. No. The Southern Asian Peninsula has been waiting for Donald Trump to get there for years. And it shows in their reception. And he's going to walk away from China with the full respect of those people. They're going to be a little uncertain what this guy's up to. But I like that myself. So the president said Ed Gillespie worked hard. Now, just one more thing on the Ed Gillespie and Virginian Republicans. Why do you think the bombshell reports coming out of Donna Brazile's book, Hacks, is not resonating at the polls? Because what I told you, it's the swamp people. Swamp people, no pun intended. It's the swamp. They're very nervous about Donald Trump possibly discontinuing. You look at the people, you don't have no idea. Go and Google how many people work at Langley today. Go and Google how many people work at the IRS today. I'm talking in Washington, D.C., the Department of Internal Revenue. Go and look and see how many people work at the Pentagon. Go and see how many paper pushers work at the Department of Education. And then you'll wonder where they all go to at night and go to bed. And that's Northern Virginia. Enough of that said. Ed Gillespie hurt himself, but you have lost Virginia because Virginia, you talk about California, you need to divide. You did it once. You got West by God, Virginia over to the left. For those of you that have a college degree out there, we're going to let you know that Virginia did split there with West Virginia. West Virginia did succeed from Virginia. I don't know if they taught that in your school, but Virginia maybe needs another split, and this time being Northern Virginia, and hell, just let D.C. have it and move on. And we'll take our electoral votes in Southern Virginia, and you can have your damn electoral votes in the North, and we'll just go on and see who wins after that. Donna Brazile continues to talk, and I want to make this brief comment, all right? Donna Brazile has a few theories about who might have killed Seth Rich. I don't have time to go into the total document here on this, but Donna Brazile wrote, okay, I felt some responsibility for Seth Rich's death. I didn't bring him into the DNC, but I helped keep him there working on voting rights. With all I knew about the Russians hacking, I could not help but wonder if they had played some part in the unsolved murder. So she knows it's an unsolved murder. She's pushing it to the Russian hacking. But when you start getting into Brazile's book, she starts talking about how the concern about the hacking was not quite there for Deborah Wasserman Schultz. Besides that, racial tensions were high that summer, and I worried that he was murdered for being white on the wrong side of town. Brazile wrote that Obama lurched the party of its vitality in the lead up to the 2016 campaign. Why? There's other things here, and I don't have time to go into it right now, but there's other things here where she makes comments, okay, concerning Seth Rich. So that's Donna Brazile. Now put up Seth Rich for a minute. He's dead. We don't have time to go into that. Why is Brazile? This is taboo. You got to understand, Seth Rich actually basically almost got Sean Hannity removed from Fox. Just bringing that up. Now put former homicide detective Rod Wheeler. Okay, I spoke to former homicide detective Rod Wheeler Sunday. We had a phone conversation. He said he's going to watch this week, and when some things develop, he's going to come back on the show. He's been on the show before. But remember, he was breaking some information about the time that some false reports came out where he's concerned. There is a lawsuit. He can't talk about some things. But he was investigating this for the Rich family. He has a report he cannot release because the Rich family sent him a cease and desist. He would love to release his report, but he can't. Okay? Now, Brazile is floating out Seth Rich's name. You have to understand. What we talked about, Detective Rod Wheeler and myself talked about Sunday, was watch the Awan, right? Awan. Remember, he is the IT person that worked for who? Deborah Wasserman Schultz, who was arrested trying to leave town, right? Watch this develop. There's too many Seth Rich references in Brazile's book. Awan, watch that develop and listen and read the articles where it says that Deborah Wasserman Schultz, Brazile taking aim at other political allies from former President Obama who blamed leaving the DNC in disarray, while also revealing who she believes may have been responsible for Seth Rich's murder. When you get down in here, I want to see where she says Deborah Wasserman Schultz, Podesta, Daily. And another surprising and ultimately Brazile recounts, here we go, Brazile recounts how former Democrat National Committee Chair Representative Deborah Wasserman Schultz did not seem particularly concerned about the cyber breach that led to WikiLeaks' publication of internal emails. Seth Rich, Awan, Deborah Wasserman Schultz, John Podesta, Donna Brazile, this is coming to a head. I'm going to talk to, today's Wednesday, I'm going to try to call former homicide detective Rod Wheeler today to discuss a little further into this. Watch what's happening, folks. This is getting ready to bust wide open because all they know how to do this morning, put a little cinnamon on the top of their cream and their coffee. They're dancing in the halls of CBS, ABC, NBC, MSNBC, CNN, all of the lefties, Huffington Post, that Democrats won a couple elections. They got their party hats on, and that Mueller may be closing in on indicting Michael Flynn. I may have missed that last 15 minutes. And little Mikey, while the President of the United States is having a very successful foreign trip in Southeast Asia, and we are finding out more and more the dossier. Oh, my God. Take us to break, Sam.